Welcome back, nerd friends, to the Nerd Chills podcast. This is Adam Diaz, and with me, as always, is CJ. Welcome back, CJ.
Thanks for having me back. I'm super excited to be here.
As we all are. Sitting in the third chair is Charley. Welcome back, Charley.
Oh, hello.
And sitting in the fourth chair is Robin.
Hello.
So, as you probably have seen from the title of the episode, this is officially the last episode of the Nerd Chills podcast. It is bittersweet, but I think it's about time that we all reevaluate kind of what we're doing here, and we really appreciate all the support you guys have given us through 62 episodes. It's been amazing, but we all decided that's probably a decent time to decide whether or not to try and move on to something else, and I think that's kind of what we're going to do here. So for the last episode of Nerd Chills, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and then have each person that's made this show what it is just say what meant the most to them for the last 62 episodes, and then sign out. So I guess I could start, since everyone else is looking pretty awkward.
How can you see me?
CJ.
Right, I can hear the awkwardness. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I know when CJ and I started this thing up back in the day, we really wanted to feel like we had a voice and to talk about some of the things that we wanted to talk about, because we had so much to say. And I think the most amazing thing for me was realizing that people were listening, and kind of tracking the growth of the podcast as it went along, and seeing people jump in, and seeing like friends and friends of friends like get more active in the community, and having people we had never met like come into the Facebook and check stuff out. It's been really awesome to see people care kind of what we had to say, and realizing that all we really had to do was speak up. And that's just kind of an amazing feeling, and I'll miss it a little bit. So yeah, that's mine. So volunteers on who wants to go next.
I think my favorite thing is just being able to hang out with my friend every week.
Right. That's rough. So
yeah. And I'll never see you again. And being able to talk about nerdy stuff, and
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
The social aspect
about
of
E3, making those predictions,
right.
failing at those predictions.
Having a weekly thing. It's like having like a game night or a date night or something like that, where you see the same people every week. And I think there are a few people at least out there who feel that way about every Monday when you see a new episode pop up, and yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. So sad stuff.
Get fucked.
Right?
Get someone else to.
That's what you get.
Get some real friends.
Yeah. So cool. Thank you, Robin. Let's go with CJ. CJ, what was your favorite part about Nerd Chills?
I mean, yeah, my big thing was just being able to reconnect with you guys. Moving away almost pretty close to almost 4 years ago now kind of sucked. Because hanging out, playing games, working at the crack Bullhead City GameStop, where people just came in and tried to rip us off all the time, were some of the better memories that I've made. And then just being able to be my traditional goofy self and just talk about video games, where I go to a place where I work now and not a lot of people talk about that. So it just gave me time to, it was like one day out of the week I had the time to just express everything I wanted to. So
like
it'll be something I'll definitely miss, and I'm still definitely going to make sure I have time to keep talking to you guys.
Right, absolutely,
will be the big thing for me. And then talking with the fans. The Discord was always fun, which I definitely don't mind keep running. We can still have great conversations in there.
Right. And you still stream too, so I mean,
yes, that is the one thing I'm going to be moving on to, is taking the time that I try to do a lot to Nerd Chills on the weekends to definitely push into doing a lot of streaming. I am one viewer off from being able to apply for the affiliate program, which will allow me to have like a sub button and everything. So I'm going to kind of start pushing.
You need to start watching.
Right? Damn, Charlie,
Yes.
there's 4 people on the podcast. It takes 3 on average.
I'm definitely going to start pushing to get that, so you can always come hang out with me at twitch.tv/SacredInfinity. I am actually going to commit for at least the rest of this month and kind of see how it goes to stream every single night from the second I get home. Just turn the stream on and just start playing games and
Damn.
having a good time.
Right on. And we will be watching, so I hope you guys do too.
And we'll be streaming too, obviously. Yeah.
We'll stream whenever we're playing something. I'm planning on streaming Sea of Thieves when it comes out, so Sea of Thieves.
I'm on that Monster Hunter ride.
Yeah, you have not stopped on Monster Hunter. I've sort of faded off a little bit, but...
It's your puss.
I might start Monster Hunter.
Yay!
Yay!
So, Charlie, last but not least, what was your favorite part of Nerd Chills?
First of all, I just want to say what I've been playing this week. I beat Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yay!
Oh, what a proper time.
My God.
I
Right?
wish I could throw this mic on the floor.
Please don't. It costs like $25.
Yeah, I started the Frozen Wilds today, so I was really excited.
Nice.
I hit the level cap. So that's why we're ending this.
Right.
Because
Yep.
this has just been my journey on Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. There's nothing else we need to do at this point.
Right? We've beaten the podcast world. You're welcome.
Yeah, but I like Nerd Chills because, like Robin said, we have a chance to get together and actually talk about stuff and
Yeah.
talk about things with people that are like-minded.
Right.
Like, even though I never worked with you guys, like, CJ and I are like-minded. We like similar things and we have similar interests. So, like, that's always great, and it's cool to make new friends in that area. And reaching out to people that we don't talk to every day, like some of our listeners, like Dave,
Right.
and just people that I don't talk to on a regular basis. It's kind of like a way for us to talk, or like a way for them to relate to what's going on in my life, even if we don't talk directly all the time. So I'm definitely going to miss that. And then it gave me a reason to make sure I watch something new every week, make
Right.
sure I experience something new if I can in a game every week, which sometimes I literally need that force.
To
Like,
push you, just like stop watching the same thing
Forensic
over and over,
Files.
right? No, I totally understand that.
Yeah, so I'll miss that.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to say, I think the last thing I want to say before we sign out is that it was really fun for the 4 of us to do this, and we're not saying we won't get together and do stuff again in the future, and stuff like that might come down the road.
There will be other projects, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. We're all restless and creative now, which is something that I think will breed other stuff. But I think
All about that breeding.
shut up.
Oh my god.
The people who supported us while we were doing Nerd Chills, like I have a friend who's listened to every episode,
Yeah.
and it's like I appreciate that.
We all have
'cause-
a friend that's
Yeah.
done that.
yeah, and it's super, super cool. And the people that we've probably never met. Like, I remember, like, tracking the stats and being like, there's one person in Virginia who listens to us every week. And then for,
Yeah.
like, 40 episodes, we had someone in Australia listen. And I was like, this is so cool, because even if they're not saying anything, like, there's some sort of connection there. And I appreciate that. So thank you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. And... you can always follow us, and I do really want to stress that I hope you guys do follow us on social media, because in the future, if CJ's streaming, or if I'm doing Scary-ish with Robin now, and anything else that might come in the future, that way you guys can just be aware of it, and just know what we're up to, because I don't want you to think that we're like leaving you.
Yeah, we're not disappearing.
Right.
We're just morphing into butterflies.
Yes, and, just moving on, and that's just kind of how life goes. When me and CJ first started it, we got 3 episodes in, and then I got a new job, and I had to drop it for like a year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then we came
missing
back.
Episode.
The episode 0, 1, and 2, the missing one. So, although this is the end, like, you never know what'll happen in the future. So that's just kind of what I want to say.
I can delete my Twitter now.
Yeah, you can
No
officially
need.
go
or you can
go
just
dark on
change
social media
your
handle.
Twitter handle.
It'll just be really sad me not posting anything now.
Charley _ not NC. So
I'll just do MC and pretend
Oh,
like
There you
that's
go.
a thing.
snap.
I like that. So right on. That's really all I got. Does anyone else want to anything?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that supported us.
Yeah, thank you for supporting us and following
Yeah, and I
us.
hope that if we try to do something different, or if we continue on the things we're doing, that we'll still have that support. I know it's a lot to ask,
Right.
so stick with us if you're willing to, but we're all going to do something else, so.
Right. Cool.
You can always follow all of us on Twitter to see what we're up to.
Right.
Yep.
I know it's pretty obvious what me and Robin are up to on the side is Scary-ish, so you guys can check that out if you want. And
And then CJ on Twitch.
yeah.
Yep.
And if you guys are like,
going crazy.
What happened? What happened to Nerd Chills? I need a video game fix. tweet at me, and I'd be more than happy to tell you like the 7 podcasts I listen to weekly and let you know where I get most of my information from. So, yeah, I think that's everything. CJ, you got anything else left in the tank?
I mean, it's been an awesome ride, and hopefully eventually we'll come back and maybe find something else we can sit here and talk about once a week about. And kind of like Charlie said, just having that viewership, hopefully you guys still follow us and still talk to us, and we'll definitely still talk to you. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah. So this has been the episode 62 of Nerd Chills.
The death of Nerd Chills.
Wow.
That was pretty epic. I was going to say the last Nerd Chill.
Oh.
So yeah, that's
so much better.
cool. Thank you. It's the first compliment you've given me the entire show. So, right on.
Don't feel too bad. I thought it sucked. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Since he came up with the sign out, CJ, will you sign us out for the final time?
Oh man, I gotta figure out what to say because it's not gonna fit. Take a chill pill. We'll see you in the next life.
Oh.